Hi, I'm Betta Lyon Delsordo, and I'm an ethical hacker, which means companies hire me to hack them, and then I teach them how to protect themselves. I got started with ethical hacking all the way back when I was 13. I was growing up in Montana, and I decided to teach myself to code through YouTube videos and random tutorials I found online, and that led me into building websites for some small businesses in my hometown. I, for some reason, thought that the language of JavaScript had the coolest name, so that's the one I picked starting out. And that helped me when I was building websites because it's a really popular web language, and it's also common in web hacking. So once I learned about hacking and I realized I needed to do that to protect my clients' websites and got me excited, I started learning some other languages. But after that, I got into ethical hacking. I interned with a hacking firm, found out I was pretty good at it, went on to do my master's in cybersecurity at Georgia Tech, various certifications, worked at some different consulting companies, and I'm currently at Amazon Web Services in Italy. My first hack was on an iPod Touch that I had won at a dentist office back as a teenager, and my parents really did not let me use technology. Growing up in Montana, there's kind of a general distrust of technology, and I was only allowed to use a computer very strictly for homework. But I won this iPod Touch at the dentist office, and my parents were like, okay, I guess we have to let you have it. So they locked it down pretty completely and all the parental controls, but I really just wanted to get on YouTube and watch music videos. I was a huge One Direction fan, so I really wanted to watch the latest One Direction videos when they came out. So I started telling my parents I was doing math research and looking up different code and different ways to get on the command line and break through the parental controls so I could turn YouTube back on. And I had no idea what I was doing, but I realized later that that was hacking. So I discovered various different ways to get around stuff, to do like a VPN, things like that. And I later learned that that was hacking, so I've been doing it for quite a while. When I was 15, I competed in the Technovation Challenge, which is an international girls coding competition, and I worked with a team of other girls in Montana. We built a little app about mental health awareness in Montana, and it became a really exciting way for me to enter this coding field, and I had a mentor. And so the next year when I was 16, I started mentoring a team of middle school girls in the same competition. And I've been doing that for 10 years now, and I've had teams all over the world, in Spain, in Italy, in the UK, in the US, and I help teach these girls how to build apps, and I always try to include some security in that, as how to build things securely, stay safe online. And to me, it's about showing girls from a really young age that they are capable of building whatever they want, and it just takes time and effort to get there. I always want to get people started young to give them that opportunity to develop and build that confidence from a young age. I think the most important thing that I like to share with young girls that I'm trying to get excited about technology and hacking and cybersecurity is you can learn anything given enough time. Especially when you're young, you tend to have a lot of free time. So I would just encourage people to use some of your free time to find things that are exciting to you and research stuff. And even if it's really hard and confusing, the more you do it, you will learn it. And before you'll know it, you'll be a kid in rooms full of adults, but you'll know what they're talking about and you'll be able to contribute. So I don't ever want anyone to feel like hacking isn't for them and that they're not a hacking type of person. It's something you can learn if you put time and effort into it. So I hope you'll all use that power wisely and help protect your communities and pass that knowledge on.